Hello, everybody. We are going to, Nico's here for class. And so I'm just going to wait a minute or two for everyone to come on. Specifically just my mom. You want to say hello to everybody? Basically, today's class is going to be all about the neck. And so, hi. And so, what we're going to do is we're going to mostly focus on the neck, but you'll notice that it's going to be an actual flow just because of the fact that our necks are connected to our bodies, and it's like kind of hard to just focus on your neck if you want to also like open up your shoulders, and then maybe throw in like a core exercise or two just to kind of get us excited. And so if everyone wants to just get onto their mats, and just gonna close your eyes. Just before we do that, just get situated. You can sit on your heels, like it's in Virasana, like this is how I sit and how I like to sit, but you might notice that it might be uncomfortable for you and you can just sit in an easy, like this is an easy seat. So whatever works best for you. Pick your, not poison, but pick whatever makes you happy. It's your own adventure. Hi, welcome. And so, just before we get started, just a reminder, this class is donation-based, so if you feel called to donate, feel free. If you want to just like move with us, then that totally works too. And all right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I probably should have put the dog away, but let's just see what happens. And bring your hands on your knees. Take an inhale in through your nose, and exhale, release. Again, take an inhale in through your nose. And exhale, release. One last time, take an inhale in through your nose. And exhale, release out of your mouth. You can flutter your eyes open. And we take these 3 breaths to just start our class with like a grounding space. And so, take your head, take your shoulders, and just start rolling your shoulders back with your breath. Just inhaling 3 times backwards. And then start doing that the other way. So you can bring your shoulders around 3 times forwards with your breath. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, take your right hand. Cup your right hand. Actually, we'll start with the left so you can see me. So I'm taking my left hand and I'm bringing it behind my skull, but more onto the side. And so like I'm cupping my hand, really like the space where my neck meets my skull, kind of a little bit behind my ear. And instead of going directly down towards the left side, I'm going to cup my neck and bring it kind of diagonal. And so my chin is actually going to be diagonally into my right collarbone. And I can start pulling my hand, instead of down, I'm pulling it up. And so it's really like a diagonal stretch here. Just stay here for 3 breaths. Just noticing if there's any releasing of tension. Noticing if there's any like pain that you're feeling. And instead of trying to think of it as pain, try to think of it as a sensation, and how can you like move that sensation out of your body with your breath. Let's go to the other side, taking your right hand onto your left side of your neck. Just going over in a diagonal here. Take an inhale. And exhale. You can close your eyes if that feels good for you. Inhale. And exhale. And then inhale, continue pulling your left shoulder blade away from your ear. And then exhale, release, bring your head back to center. Now, adding your arms, take an inhale, bring your left elbow over your right elbow, interlace your hands in Garudasana. If Garudasana arms don't work for you, you can always take your right hand across your body and then take your left hand over to bring your arm closer to you, or you can go into the full Garudasana. So your left elbow is under your right elbow. And you're going to take an inhale here, and then exhale, can you round your spine, bringing your chin in towards your chest. And stay here for 3 breath cycles. Continuing to round your spine. Continuing to allow yourself to just tap into this experience. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, take your head and bring your head all the way over towards the right side. So you're going to bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Inhale. Instead of trying to hike your right shoulder up, can you pull your right shoulder down and just then try to bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. One more breath here. And then exhale, extend both of your arms out to the side. Bring your chest forward towards me. Thank you. And then take your hands, interlace your fingers behind you, and then you can pull your shoulder blades back. And then you're going to start just like shimmying your shoulders around. It feels so good. I'm curious how this feels for you. And we're going to go the opposite way. And so our right elbow is over our left, so we're going to switch. And so our left elbow is going to be over our right, and then interlace your fingers. Interlace your hands. If this is too challenging for you, you can always take your left hand, cross it around your body, and then have your right hand hold your left arm in. And so whichever works best for you, there's no right prescription. I also can't see you. And so I need you to be able to really tune into what feels best for you. And so bring your chin towards your chest and take a couple breaths here. 2 more breath cycles. Keeping your chin in towards your chest. And then bring yourself back to center. Open your arms out. Bring your chest towards me or towards the front of the room. And then you're going to interlace your fingers, but do the opposite way. So have the opposite thumb on top, pulling your shoulder blades down your back, pulling your arm bones away from you, turning your arm bones close together behind you. Just start rocking from side to side. And so it's like when we feel neck pain, a lot of times when we feel neck pain, it's because of the thing that we do, which is just like this all day long. And so there's the antidote to that is to create, first of all, to allow our bodies to be in this forward motion without any tension. And then the opposite is to pull our chest, is to extend our neck back. And so in the next couple of movements, we're going to start doing that. And so we're going to step back into a plank pose here. And just for the sake of warming up our core, let's stay here for 10 breaths. And so can you energetically, from the top of your head, so this would be the top of your head, feel like there is a string pulling you all the way towards the front of the room, and then your heels are pulling yourself towards the back of the room. Your shoulder blades are down your back. Your spine is actually pressing towards the sky. Your tailbone is tucked. And we're just going to stay here for, let's say, 5 more breaths, whole breath cycles. If you put your knees down, now's the time to pick your knees back up. You got this. Just going to sweat a little bit. We're just going to start working our bodies a little bit. 2 more breath cycles here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And then with your exhale, just lift your hips back, downward facing dog. And in this dog, I would like you to bend your knees a lot. So just bend your knees a lot and release your neck here. And so you can just start shaking your head yes and shake your head no. Just allow your neck the possibility of falling off your tailbone. So if your tailbone is all the way at the top of your hips, can you release the tension at your tailbone to pull that energy all the way down, up your spine, but you're upside down. So down your spine all the way into your neck, and then just release that in the top of your head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift your heels, and then exhale, walk your feet all the way towards the front of the mat. Hold on to opposite elbows, and then the same thing here. I know, releasing your neck is you always want to hold on to something, and it's what are you holding on to? And if we really want to get deep into this, it's with your breath, you're taking an inhale, and then with your exhale, what can you release with your exhale? And so I'm just asking you if you can release your neck. And really release it. Really feel all of the energy, all of the blood, all of the circulation is going all the way from your shoulders, all the way down your neck, into your skull, and then out through the top of your head. And see how just by releasing this hold, if that can totally change the way you feel about your day. And if that's a big ask, maybe you can change the way you feel about how you feel right now in this moment. And so just take an inhale here, and then exhale, bend your knees, and then slowly roll yourself up, vertebra by vertebra, still not holding any tension in your neck, still just releasing everything that you're holding in there. And then slowly make your way up to stand. Whew. Now I'm going to step back so you can see my face. Just curious who's here. Hi, Mom. I don't know anyone else who's here, but welcome. And see how my face is all red? That like release of just like allowing myself to be present in that experience, like move my blood around. That's really what I want to teach you today, is just like this concept of release. And so standing on your mat, pull your shoulder blades down your back, bring your hands by your side, and just pause. I'm going to take the toy away from him because it's bothering me here. That's so annoying. Sorry, everybody. Having a new dog is an adventure. Anyways, sorry about that. Standing on your mat, take an inhale. And exhale. Inhale, take your right hand behind your head. And then you're going to take your whole body all the way over towards the left side. And I know that I said that we're going to go towards the left side, but can you think up instead of left? And so automatically you're going to want to just crunch into your left side. And instead of doing that, have some integrity in this pose. And I'm finding space like all the way from my hips, through my core, through my chest, up through my neck. And I'm arcing myself over with all of that space. And so inhale, can you root through your toes, bringing that energy all the way up towards the back of your head, and then exhale, now you can arc over with that. Inhale, and then exhale, making sure that your right elbow is facing towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, one more here, inhale, exhale back to center, and then let's go to the other side. And it should feel really good. Like I feel like my chest is really opening up. The back of my neck is opening up. Taking your left hand behind your skull here. Take an inhale, find that length, and then exhale, fold. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, continue finding that diagonal. You probably need to pull your left shoulder back in space. Take one more breath cycle here. And then exhale back to center. Just pause for a moment. Inhale, extend both of your arms up. Sit down low in a chair pose. And then exhale, just pause in this chair pose. Inhale, can you just allow your neck to stack on top of your shoulders without having your neck arc forward or backwards, just finding that length there. And then exhale, I want you to take your right foot and step your right foot back so your right knee is down on the mat, arms are extended. Inhale, extend your arms out to the side, and then exhale, Garudasana arms, your left arm is going to be over your right arm here. And so take an inhale, press your hips forward in space. Round your spine, bring your chin in towards your chest. And then exhale, can you just pause for a moment, continuing to engage your core here. Continuing to engage your whole entire body, because your legs are off kilter, you have to keep your core really straight. You have to keep your hips center so that you can allow yourself to balance in this pose. Take an inhale. And then exhale, extend your arms out to the side, interlace your fingers behind you, pull your shoulder blades down your back, allow your neck to just fall back. Inhale. And exhale, to balance here, you still have to engage your core. You can have your back toe tucked to find that balance from your back toe, pressing your front toes evenly into the mat, even if you can't have that center drishti, that point where you're balancing on, can you still balance with your eyes facing towards the sky? Inhale. And then exhale, step all the way back to stand. Inhale, extend your arms up. Exhale, sit into your seat. Inhale. Exhale, step back. Sorry about that. Hi, Manuka. Step back into it. And then the opposite way, so your right elbow is going to be over your left. Interlace your fingers here, keeping your core engaged. You can have your back toe tucked for a little bit more balance here. Bring your chin in towards your chest, round your spine, and just pause for a moment. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, extend your arms behind you, interlace your fingers the opposite way. Pull your shoulder blades down your back, have your eyes facing towards the sky, have your neck released back. Inhale, engage your core here. Exhale. And instead of just thinking back, can you think up and back? And so really finding that length in your spine to then arc yourself over. Inhale. Exhale, bring yourself back to center and step back to stand. We're going to do this one more time a little bit differently. You can either step back into the same thing that we did, or you can do what I'm going to tell you. So inhale, extend your arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, keeping your arms up, chair pose. Inhale, step back to high lunge. Exhale, extend your arms out. Inhale, bring your hands behind your head, and then exhale, close your elbows in to touch. Inhale, pull your elbows back, extend your neck back. Find that stability here. This pose is not meant to be easy. It's meant to be challenging. And can you use your neck to open your neck up, using your core, using both of your legs to find that stability here, and then exhale, bring yourself in. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Whew. 1 last time. Inhale. Exhale, step back up. Other side here, just pause for a moment. You can shift from side to side just to allow yourself to feel more embodied. Inhale, extend your arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Inhale, step back, your left foot high plank. Exhale, just pause for a moment. Inhale, bring your hands behind your knee, skull here. Sometimes I just need to pause in class to be like, what am I talking about? Hands behind your skull here. Take an inhale, extend your elbows all the way back towards the sky, opening your chest here, having your neck extended, and exhale, bring your elbows into touch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time here. Inhale. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Take an inhale, extend your arms up. Exhale, can you sit all the way down into your seat? Let's check what time it is. Ooh, we're gonna just do one more thing here already. So lay down on your backs. Tickle the back of your heels, so make sure that your heels are flush up against your booty here. Take an inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky, and then exhale, you take your hands, interlace your fingers under you, and then pull your shoulders in, pressing your pinkies into the mat, lifting your hips up, bringing your chin in towards your chest just for a moment to elongate your spine here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, press your toes into the mat, lift your hips. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower your hips down. Just allowing yourself to breathe here. Slowly make your way up to sit. So I like to bring my knees over towards the right side. And slowly just making your way up to seated pose. We're going to close class today with 1 Om. So bring your hands to the center of your chest. Take a breath here. Inhale. And exhale, bring your shoulders down your back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for Om. Om. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today in class. This class felt a little hectic. I think next time we're going to put Nico away because I can't trust him. It was so nice to see both of you. And if you have any questions, you all know how to get in touch with me. I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope you learned a little something about your neck and learning how to release it and working the rest of your body in as we did that. And so with that, I say namaste again and have a great day. Bye.